animation. What should I name it? Kotor blind. If Steam didn't block me. Blind. Excuse me? Yeah, Garnet, it was a great run. Why can't I get out of this? Alt tab, please. There we go. Oh, maybe not. There we go. Okay, and then we do this. Knights of the Old Republic done. Alright. I have to remember. Okay, let's go to the live screen. Game. I don't think it'll do the thing, so... That was game sound. I think I have to do this. Potentially. Is it gonna do the stupid thing again? It is. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that, and it's not. Can I add... window capture? Select a window to capture. It's not... That's not it. Why you no worky? Okay. Let me do this, see if that works. Nope, not working. Okay. Odie! Thank you so much for the raid. I'm trying to figure out why when I do display capture, like, because when I do display capture, which is really the only way it's allowing me to do this, it goes to this stinking side. I do not understand. I wonder if I... Options, graphics... Advanced options. Kotor can only be display captured. Right, but like, how do I... Why can't I get it on my full screen? Because it's not letting me get it on my full screen. Because it's only letting me go to the top right. I don't know why. So it doesn't support widescreen, so I have to... what? It has to be heavily modded. Okay, well, I'll just... For now, I will just... where's my... Oh, that's not what I wanted. No, stop it. Why you be like this? There we go. And then we will put you over there. You'll have to recommend the mods to me, Odie. Ones that I need. So that I can put it so it's not only on the side. Oh yeah, okay, I remember. Oh, I have a level up. Okay. Oh gosh, that'll be fun. Level up. Skills. I have to remember. I feel like I want Persuade to stay up. Treat Injury I want up, and I think Security. Basically turn Kotor from 3 GB into 50 GB size. That should be fine. Remaining feats. Add feet. Okay. Accept. And I'm going to save. Not delete. Save. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Is the what you call it, sound okay? I hope so. Let's make sure. If the sound is, well, I guess I can't check that way. If the sound is not okay, please let me know. Sound seems fine? Perfect.
There's something behind here.
It's a trap!
Damn, another Dark Jedi. I'll try to hold him off. You get to the escape pods. Go!
That Dark Jedi actually looks cool, or Sith, or whatever they're called in this. Well, alrighty then. Oh, that's locked. That's not where I'm supposed to go. I'm supposed to go here. Here we go.
This is Kotor on your personal communicator.
Oh, okay, it didn't save back where I was on Terrace.
Escape pod is away. You're the last surviving crew member on the Ender Spire. Now, I can't wait for you much longer. You have to get to the escape pods. But be careful. There's a Sith patrol just down the corridor. Use your stealth skill to sneak past him.
Right. How do I do that again?
First, make sure you have a stealth field generator equipped on your belt.
Right.
You can't use your stealth skill without one.
Use the mouse and click on the stealth button to activate it.
I forgot his voice changed.
The generator will wrap you in a cloaking effect so you can sneak past the Sith. Just be careful you don't get too close, or he might notice someone's there.
Okay. Okay, where is Medpack, Adrenal? Where's my stealth field generator? Hold on, let me make sure. Nope, that's not it. This is it. Stealth. Okay, it is equipped. Pressing the pause button will pause the game. Okay, that's nice. He can't see me. Where? I apparently didn't pay attention. It's Caden from Mass Effect. Oh, that's right. You're right. Stealth icon above my portrait.
I'll avoid what I can.
Oh, okay. Nope, that's not what I want. I really should play this on controller. I could hook my controller up to this, but oh well. That means your effects are off. You can check graphics for that? Okay. I'm going to save game though. I'm going to be saving a lot. By the way. Graphics. No, they're on. Should I turn this on? don't know. F5 is quick save. Oh. I don't think I can get past these guys without... It's not F5. Oh, well. Combat mode is engaged, plus the disengage button to cancel.
Be careful. There's a whole squad of Sith troopers on the other side of that door. You need to find some way to thin their numbers. You could reprogram the damaged assault droid to help you, if you have enough repair parts.
How am I back there? I guess it didn't save. I guess the game did crash, which might be why it didn't save. Yep, F4 is my save. Oh. That must be load save. F5 must be load save. Alright, is there any looties? Computer spike and parts. Who DM'd me? Oh wait, I can't check. Yeah, you guys, you don't need to see it. I can check this way. Oh, I need to give us the jump pull link or it didn't happen. I don't remember how to get to that. I think it's, let me get to another Twitch thing. This created dashboard, I think. I had a really funny clip. Content, video producers, no, clips. Clips I've created. And I'm muted. Hold, please. This is working, I swear. Okay. Oh, it's installing updates. Of course it is. I'll show you guys this clip. Hold on. Hold, please. Content, clips. This one. That's nice. Pop out. All right, here we go. Okay, there you go. That was beautiful. Share. Copy link. Okay, here you guys go. Alright, back to this. Not allowed to stuck it. Facts. Alright. Security panel. System loading complete. Enter command. Computer slicing. Players can slice into computers to try to override or reprogram existing commands. Slicing a computer requires computer spikes. More complicated reprogram requires more spikes. The number of spikes required varies depending on the computer skill of the character slicing the terminal. Okay. Press enter to cancel live feed and return to interface. Switching to security camera. Hello. Goodbye. Okay. Cool. Experience points. Yay. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Get items. Oh, it's a belt. That's what that is. Okay. Kept thinking it was like some sort of bone.
You've made it just in time. There's only one active escape pod left. Come on, we can hide out on the planet below.
Oh my goodness. Who are you?
I'm a soldier with the Republic, like you. We're the last 2 crew members left on the Endar Spire. Bastila's escape pod's already gone, so there's no reason for us to stick around here and get shot by the Sith. Now, come on.
I figured that's what you were talking about, Odie. F4. I suppose I will get in the escape pod. Is that the wrong escape pod? That was the wrong escape pod. This is the last escape pod and your only hope of survival. Use the escape pod. I love that it's actually... it's so good. Oh, jeez. BioWare 1. Do you want to stay and die? 2. Do you want to escape and live? Make a choice. No. Oh, jeez.
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever going to wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar
Gotta
Spire.
upscale those cinematics. They are old. They are old gem. They are an old gem. I had a strange dream, like a vision of something. I'm Joseph Ilasar, by the way. How did we get here? Karth, the one from the communicator. Where am I? How did I get here?
I'm not surprised. You took a serious blow to the head. You're probably having all kinds of strange dreams. I wouldn't worry too much about it. We've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I'm
couple
usually
of
pretty
days.
confused about things. Try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Terrace. We were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone.
The Sith? I guess I owe you my life. Thanks. So we're just gonna wait here for the Republic to rescue us?
You don't have to thank
No.
me. I've never abandoned anyone on a mission, and I'm not about to start now. Besides, I'm gonna need your help. Terrace is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet. They've declared martial law, and
Your
they've imposed
character's
a
face
planet-wide
expression?
quarantine.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have
More
344
spots. I
Rakata
saw on your
gear.
service
What?
records that
Question
you
mark?
understand a remarkable number of alien languages. That's pretty rare in a raw recruit. But it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
The looping facial expression? Oh. Why is it so important to find Bastila? Bastila, she's the one from the Endar Spire, right?
That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith Master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Terrace. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
How can one person, even a Jedi, be so important? If Bastila's a Jedi, she could probably look after herself. How do you even know Bastila's still alive? Did I actually have to start over? No, it just put me back a little bit. It put me back to the end of the Endar Spire. Forget it, I'm not risking my life to try to save her. Any idea where we should try to start looking?
There are reports of a couple escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But
Probably.
the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
Probably right.
I'll tell you whatever I can, though I don't know how much help it'll be.
What do you know about Malak and the Sith?
Everything I know about Malak is pretty much common knowledge. He escaped the trap that killed Darth Revan, his Sith master. With Revan's death, Malak became the new Dark Lord. It's obvious that Malak's a ruthless tyrant who'll crush anyone who stands in his way, just like Revan was. Experience has shown that the Sith won't stop until the Republic lies in ruins. Malak and his Sith don't respect anything except raw, brutal power.
Yeah,
It's hard to imagine
definitely,
how someone who
Danart.
used to be a Jedi could become such a monster.
Sounds like Malak and the Sith had the right idea. A Jedi,
Malak
what do you mean?
and Revan were once both part of the Jedi Order, but they were young and headstrong, and against the wishes of the Council, they went to battle the Mandalorians on the Outer Rim. Something happened out there. Something corrupted them and drew them over to the dark side. Or maybe there was something rotten inside them all along. I don't know. They formed an army of ex-Republic soldiers and Jedi who'd fallen to the dark side, with Revan at their head, until Revan was killed by Bastila's Jedi strike team. But even that didn't slow the Sith down. Malak just stepped in and assumed Revan's role. He took control of the Sith Armada and resumed
Old man
bloody
voice.
conquest of the
None
Outer
of that old fandangled autosave stuff here. Don't worry, we'll find a way to stop the Sith.
Well, I hope you're right. But the Republic hasn't been able to stop them so far, even with the support of the Jedi Council. I think Bastila may be the galaxy's last hope.
What can you tell me about the
Taurus
planet
was
we're on?
once a magnificent planet-wide metropolis of towering skyscrapers. But that was a long time ago. The upper city, where the rich citizens live, is still pretty safe. If it wasn't for the Sith occupation and the planet-wide quarantine, it might not even be a bad place to live. But farther down, things have degenerated. The lower city is nothing but a slum overrun by swoop bike gangs, waging a never-ending war for control. And the undercity is... well, it's even worse. The lowest level of Terrace is a wasteland overrun by rat-ghouls, mindless, diseased mutants that attack on sight. I've already entered all this info into your datapad journal. I understand why you want to know more about me. I kind of get the feeling we'll be spending a lot of time together over the next while. But this isn't really the best time for long introductions. We should stay focused on the task at hand. There'll be a time for that later.
Okay, the
Good
sooner we
idea.
start
We
looking.
can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid,
cough,
we should
cough,
be okay.
foreshadowing,
And after all,
cough,
we're
cough.
looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
Journal entry added. How about we autosave? Or we'll just sit here. There we go. Well, I can move with these two buttons. Computer spy, get items. But I can't move with those buttons anymore. Okay, workbench. Throughout the game, you will find weapons and armor that are marked as upgradable. These items can be improved by the addition of an upgrade item. With upgrade items, you can use this workbench to construct new, more powerful versions of upgradable ranged weapons, melee weapons, lightsabers, and armor. Use the workbench now. Melee. Upgrade items. Upgrade item. Assemble. Close. I remember that. I can't even save. How do I get to... Haha. Well, I can now move again, so that's good. Okay, we'll go out. Every time you leave the apartment, you must select which party members you wish to take. Since this is the first time you are leaving, you will have to take Karth. Oh, darn it.
Right, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid.
That's what you get for talking back.
That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouth aliens. Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
Well, rude. Poor Ixgil. He should have never talked back to that Sith. Thankfully, you were here to step in and help us, human. You say a lot of words to say very few words. This isn't the first time the Sith have come in here and to cause trouble for us, but hopefully it will be the last. I'm just glad I could help. Don't worry about the bodies. I'll move them so it looks like they were killed elsewhere. That should throw the Sith off track. With any luck, they won't be bothering us again for a while. Blaster rifle. Oh, jeez. A lot of stuff. Prototype vibroblade. Critical threat. Longsword equipped. It's 1 to 12. What about over here? No, not that. Not that! This thing. 1 to 6. 1 to 10, 1 to 10, 1 to 6. Alright. Why? 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 I do not like the fact that I can't... Let me go grab a controller real quick. I'm gonna go on the BRB screen while I hook up my controller. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I hope you can. Let me attempt something. I tried in big picture mode. I tried connecting my Xbox controller, which my Xbox controller should be connected now. I just don't know if it's gonna register, unfortunately. Bluetooth. Yeah, this is connected. I just do not know. Let's try unplugging my mouse. Yeah, no. Okay. Well, let me just restart the game really quick. I saved, so exit game. Okay. Quit. Maybe. Potentially. Close the program. Okay. Let us hope that this is gonna let me do this time with my controller. Apparently not with that one. And I don't know why. Ugh, I didn't want to turn on my stinking. Oh well. Load game. Load. We'll get there, guys. Yeah, no, my controller is definitely not gonna work. Alright, well, we can move again. Low security door. Bash or security?
No problem. Got it.
You guys can hear me alright, right? I hope so. I hope that didn't mess up everything. You guys can hear me. Perfect. Odie, thank you for the lurk.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
I just did.
That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
Who's
Just
that?
one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad
Hey.
I'm the one still paying the price.
Oh.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you. Well, I suppose you seem like an all-right sort. When I cut Holden, it made him back off, but it also embarrassed him in front of his friends. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here. I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind eye. I'm afraid this is between me and Holden now.
Maybe I could speak to Holden.
Could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city. It probably won't do any good. Holden's used to getting his own way. That's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Darvik. Working for the local crime lord lets you get away with things. Still, I appreciate the offer. I can't help you there. Since this thing with Holden, I've been scared to leave my apartment. I don't know anything about what's going on in the outside world anymore. Goodbye and good luck. I hope you can talk some sense into Holden.
Side quest. Alright, I auto-saved. Who is this nerd? Well, I don't see too many of your kind here. Most of the residents in this rundown old apartment are illegal aliens. My name is Laren, by the way.
Chilamulane nindubobo. Wonga kumbisjang ba mulira.
My name's Joseph. I Laysar. I know it's really none of my business, but you look like someone who might need to purchase one of those new energy shields. They're the latest thing, you know, very high tech. What's so great about these energy shields? When you use one, it surrounds you with a radiant aura particle mesh that absorbs blaster bolts. Pretty handy in a fight. The shield even protects against lightsabers, so I hear. I don't know about that one, Chief. Shields aren't perfect, of course. They can only absorb so much energy damage before they burn out, and ion blasters will take your basic dueling shield down pretty quick. He looks sketchy.
And I can tell you from experience that they aren't any good at all against a simple vibroblade. That's why the Republic has been training soldiers in hand-to-hand and melee combat.
Where did technology come from? Heard the rumors that Ankani using like these used shields like this, but I never saw anything like them around here. Not until the Sith came, where they discovered the technology is anybody's guess. The shields are too rare and too expensive to hand out to an entire army, but a shielded strike team can take out a whole battalion of soldiers armed with conventional blasters. His Leku are very shiny. It gave the Sith a huge edge in early battles, but it wasn't long before the Republic was able to copy the technology and come up with energy shields of their own. Now both sides are scrambling to come up with new weapons to slice right through the shields, but until they do, you're going to see melee combat coming back to the forefront in this war. Anything else? Not much more to say really, except that I've managed to get my hands on one of those shields. It isn't cheap, but it could mean the difference between life and death. I'll take it. Want to see what I have in stock? I know my kiosk isn't much to look at, but my prices are reasonable and the merchandise is sound. Is it though? You mentioned something about illegal aliens. What do you have a kiosk? I run a little shop here in this old building, selling basic equipment to the illegal aliens renting out these apartments. By law, most aliens aren't allowed to have a residence in Upper City of Terrace. They allow a few of us Felix up here, but for the most part it's humans only. But no self-respecting Upper City human would want to live in the apartments in this dump. The landlord has been renting out the apartments illegally to aliens. Better than letting them sit empty, I guess. Otherwise, you can get squatters and people hiding out from the authorities living in the abandoned apartments, and they don't pay rent. True. That is true. Aren't you worried about getting caught? Why do you have a kiosk? Aren't you worried about getting The illegal aliens just weren't worth the bother, and once the Sith took over, they felt the same way. Well, clearly they don't, if there's been raids here. Besides, I don't live here myself. I just run a small business providing supplies to the residents. You want to see what I have in stock? Let me see what you got for sale. No problem. Just step on up and have a peek. Medpack, computer spike, item cost. I only have 71 credits. Where's this energy shield? There it is. Ugh, I don't have enough. Clothing. Item value 0. Sell. Short sword, sell, sell. Blaster, shell, 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 shell. Ooh. Yeah, I do wish to sell it. I want, let me see what you guys for sale. Now I have enough for the energy shield. Sound dampening. Battle simulant, minor flash mine. These are interesting. Alright, I want... energy shield. Close. That must be the energy shield. Okay. Low security door.
No problem. Got it.
Twi'lek.
Kotor.
Don't hurt me, just take what you want. I won't try to stop you. Okay. Credits, 17. Computer spike and parts. Should lock your rooms better. To upper city. I don't want to go to the upper city yet. What is this? Maintenance droid? Beep 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 boop.
No problem. Got it.
Hello. More credits. Please don't hurt me. I have nothing in value over here. Look for yourself and see. I did see. Save. Nothing in here. Where's that old man? Low security door.
No problem. Got it.
Foot locker. Credits. There's the janitor. Alright, we're gonna save one more time.
Hey there,
talk to this guy.
watch where you're walking. I just cleaned those floors.
My bad.
Well, all right then, no hard feelings.
I
My
like this
name's
guy.
Kadir. I'm the janitor for this building. You must be the new tenant here, right? Never thought they'd rent that abandoned apartment. You look like an off-worlder. What happened? You get stuck here because of the quarantine? Can't see any other reason someone would want to rent that old apartment.
I want to ask some
Don't know
questions.
how much I can tell you, but seeing as how you're new here, I guess I could try and help you out.
Tell me about Terrace.
Decent enough place to live, I guess, except for the lower levels. That's where the swoop gangs hang out. Just stay in Upper City and you'll be fine. You also might want to check out the cantina. I used to go there when I was younger. A good place to get a drink and find out what's going on in the Upper City. Just keep following the apartment complex ring until you come to the elevator. It'll take you out to the upper streets there. And from there, just head south a ways. You can't miss it. Don't know how much I can tell you, but seeing as how you're new here, I guess I can try and help you out.
What do you... Where can I get
Well,
some equipment?
the best place to go is probably Kebley Yurt's store. She's right across from the cantina, so you can stop in for a drink if you get thirsty while you're shopping. Just keep following the apartment complex ring until you come to the elevator. It'll take you out to the upper streets there. And from there, just head south a ways. You can't miss it. Don't know how much I can tell you, but not much of an issue for me, you know. I ain't never left Taurus, and they ain't never gonna. A lot of other folks are sure riled up about it, but I don't really know much about it. I prefer to keep to myself mostly. But there's plenty of people at the cantina who'll be more than happy to tell you what they
Guess
think
where
about
I'm
the stuff in
going.
their quarantine. Just keep following.
Oh, I already said that.
Don't know how.
I'll be going
I
now.
should get back to work. probably see you around. I'm here most of the time. The building doesn't clean itself, you know.
It's true. F4. Save. Apartment door. Does this guy have any more? Nope, he doesn't have anything else to say to me. Oh yeah, that's the girl I got the side quest from. Argument, I do not wish to engage in conversation with you. Residents of this complex prefer to keep to themselves. Wow. Boy! Alright, I've gotten further than I've ever gotten. Oh my goodness, journal entry added. Terrace is a sharply divided world. The rich live in the upper city, while the lower city is run by swoop gangs. The lowest levels of Terrace are overrun by terrible monsters called rat ghouls. To make matters worse, the Sith have seized control and imposed a planet-wide quarantine. You are stranded on Terrace, a planet under Sith control. Now you and Karth Onasi must find Basila, the only person capable of stopping the Sith from conquering the entire galaxy. You should probably begin by investigating reports of escape pods that crashed into the upper city. Daya has explained to you that she attacked Holden in self-defense when he began making drunken advances. In retaliation, he ordered a bounty to be placed on her head. Rapid transit system. You can access the rapid transit system from your map screen. On the map screen, you will see a button that says Return to Hideout. In non-action areas, you can use this button to instantly transport you back to the apartment complex where your base is located. In some action areas with this button will be disabled. While in the apartment complex, the button on the map screen will read Transit Back. When you press this, you will be transported back to the location where you last used Return to Hideout function. Ooh, that's helpful. Remember, if you leave the area around your hideout, the Transit Back button will switch back to Return to Hideout, and you will have to manually walk back to your previous location. You should try using the Return to Hideout and Transit Back buttons now just to see how they work. Okay. Return to Hideout. When you turn in, the function will instantly transport. Yep, okay. We'll save. Interesting. And then Transit Back. Nice. Okay. A character at 0 vitality points is unconscious. If the entire player party is at 0 vitality points, the game is over. Oh gosh. Zerka Corporation is one of several galaxy-spanning companies. It has outposts on many worlds. Companies like Zerka Corporation police themselves. They are too large for authorities to monitor. Outcast Jedi settled on the Sith homeworld, and over millennia, the two peoples became one. Okay. Salvage droid. Well, there's... Salvagers are busy scanning and scavenging the remains of the Republic escape pod. I'm gonna save. This is an escape pod, guys. But it doesn't... It looks like they're gone. Note to apartments. Equipment Emporium. Oh, what? Let's reload, question mark? There we go. Seems something seems to be bothering Karth. Maybe you should speak to him and see if you can get him to open up about it.
Yes, what's on your mind? Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop it. It shouldn't be my fault. I did everything I could. I followed my orders and did my duty. That shouldn't mean I failed them. I didn't. No, that's not what I mean. I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense.
Not
You probably
really.
mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Journal entry added. You've discovered that Karth's world was attacked by the Sith, though he is reluctant to talk about it. Perhaps you can talk more later after you've gained more experience. Kabila's shop. Equipment import. Oh, that's the equipment emporium. Okay. Sith Trooper. I don't think I want to go that way yet. I don't know if I want to go this. Well, let's go in here.
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebla Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Terrace. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons, and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested. Anything I can do to help a potential customer out. What do you want to know? I heard a couple of pods crash down in the Undercity. I bet the crash sites have already been stripped clean by the Sith, though. Unless the swoop gangs or Davik's men got there first.
Okay.
I don't have anything good to say about those swoop gangs. Zooming around on their swoop bikes, terrorizing the lower city like a bunch of animals. Things weren't so bad when the hidden Vex were running the show. But ever since the rise of the Black Vulcar gang, the lower city has been nothing short of a war zone. The Sith haven't even bothered trying to maintain order down there. And I heard a rumor that Davik's own people are having problems with the Black Vulcars now.
Interesting.
Oh, Davik's a legitimate businessman, if you get my drift. Smuggling, slaving, extortion. They say he's a member of the Exchange, you know, the big intergalactic criminal organization.
I've heard of the Exchange. Bad organization to cross. But if anyone has blockade-breaking ships, however, it's them.
I have to pay him a protection fee every month, but it's reasonable. And I get most of my inventory through Davik and his suppliers. I'm just smart enough not to ask where it came from, you understand?
Yeah.
Davik hates the Sith as much as anybody. The quarantine has put a real dent in his operations, too. But he's keeping a low profile as long as the occupation lasts. Davik stays out of the way, and the Sith don't bother him. The swoop gangs could learn a thing or two from this tidy little arrangement, instead of always going after each other. It's not smart to say bad things about the people in power, if you get my meaning. I just wish the Sith would ease up on the quarantine, though. They're killing my business. I can't say I like having them here in Upper City, but it could be worse, and we're still a lot better off than the Lower City, what with those swoop gangs and all. Oh, you're one of those off-worlders, aren't you? Come to Terrace for a short business trip and end up stuck here because of the Sith quarantine, right? Oh,
Yes.
You can't be
totally.
too happy. Trapped on an unfamiliar world and all. But Terrace isn't so bad, as long as you stay in the Upper City. Just try to avoid the Sith. And stay out of the Lower City. The swoop gangs are totally out of control. Even Davik's men are having trouble down there.
I'll be going
Good day
now.
to you, then. Remember to come back to my shop if you ever need any supplies.
Okay. Droid is too busy performing its assigned duties to speak with you. Well, fine. Gonna save again. Hello. Don't mind me. Bounty hunter.
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, we're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have? No! Help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
Dudes, I brought swords to a gunfight. Oh boy. Light side points gained. Ow.
Thank you. I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead. You already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare 100 credits to give me so I can pay off Davik, there's nothing else you can do.
I don't really want to give him 100 credits.
I'm getting out of here before any more of Davik's goons show up. You should do the same.
Credits. Credits. I think nobody saw that. I can't move again. There we go. Oh, I gotta level up. Skills. Oops. Computer use. I have 4. Let's do that. No. Persuade's already at 5. I might easily agree to increase a bounty, but convincing him to leave his post would be much harder. Yeah, let's do that. Except, you've been granted the following feats this level. A sneak attack 2. Okay. Close. 2 Upper City North. This game's age shows, yeah, medical facility. Gurney.
Can't you see I'm busy with my duties? Go talk to Zelka if you need something.
Okay. Zelka.
I see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you're welcome here.
True.
I'll not have it said that Zelka Foreign refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Terrace. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course. The terrible affliction has plagued Terrace for many generations.
Like the
It is
animation?
spread by the
Oh, I
rat
see.
ghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Terrace's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat ghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
I don't know. I've never played this game, so I don't know.
There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Terrace were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They
Then
overran
changed
the
when the Fire
military base, and
Nation
now they
attacked.
refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the
Grab
serum
my-
for the
there we go.
patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the rat ghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Terrace forever. I don't see how that's going to happen.
Maybe I could find a way to get my hands on a serum for you.
I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose
pretty
the
good at
Sith patrols
suicide
in the Undercity
missions.
might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a rat ghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over. And nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity.
Don't worry, I'll get that
Please
serum for you.
don't say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down.
My
I
bad.
only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Oh, what happened? There we go.
I am quite busy maintaining the facility, but I suppose I could spare a bit of time to answer some questions. What would you like to know?
Why is my Twitch freaking out on my tablet? I don't know.
The terrible affliction has plagued Terrace for many
I already-
prolonged exposure. I am quite... I know enough to be scared of them. I've heard about the brutality of the Sith. I know what they do to the planets they conquer. So far, all they've done is ask me some general questions, but I'm afraid they might one day decide to shut this facility down simply out of evil spite. I guess there's not much I can do about the Sith, except hope that the Republic finds a way to stop their conquest of the entire galaxy.
Alright, I guess my second screen is gonna need to be restarted. Restart. Oh, jeez. And in the meantime, I will use my phone as my chat thing.
I am quite busy maintaining... I don't know much, but I'll tell you what I can. Do you want to know about Upper Terrace, or are you more interested in Lower Terrace and the Undercity?
Upper
The people
Terrace.
here in the Upper City generally like to think they're better than the rest of Terrace, but we're no better than anyone else. People here can be selfish, greedy, arrogant, even prejudiced. That's why aliens need special permission to leave the Lower City. Maybe if more people in the Upper City weren't so self-centered, things wouldn't be so bad in the Lower City and the Undercity.
Excuse me.
The Lower City has been overrun by swoop gangs and thugs. If you're going to travel down there, you'd better go armed. If you don't get attacked by one of the swoop gangs, you'll probably end up beaten and robbed by one of Davik's thugs. Soon it will be as bad as the Undercity. Davik is the resident crime lord of Terrace. He deals in stolen goods, he trades in slaves and contraband, and it would take a month to list all the people he's made disappear. His slimy grasp even reaches here into Upper Terrace. Most of the shops pay him protection money, so he'll leave them alone. Yeah, the man is nothing but a thug. I guess I'm lucky. Since my medical facility doesn't make any profits, Davik doesn't bother me. But if you ask me, he's no better than the Sith.
Tell me about
The
the
Undercity
Undercity.
is a wasteland, crawling with flesh-eating mutants called rat ghouls. I feel sorry for the outcasts that are forced to live there.
Outcast?
Justice here on Terrace is swift and harsh. There are only two punishments: execution or banishment to the Undercity. Anyone
Ew.
banished can never return on pain of death. Even their descendants are forced to live in the depths beneath our great cities. Whenever
That's
I can, I
unfortunate.
send supplies to the Undercity to help ease the misery of their lives. Although there is nothing I can do to help those infected with the rat ghoul disease. I am quite busy. Republic escape pods? No. Why would you ask me that? I don't know. Those pods crashed in the Undercity. I'm not involved in any way. The Sith were already here, asking these same questions. I'll tell you what I told them. I don't know anything about those pods. Now, is there something else you need?
What does he have for
Of
sale?
course. Just step over here and I'll show you what I have in stock. My prices are very...
Okay. Show sell list. Sell. Close. Journal entry added. Zelka at the Upper City Medical Center is eager to acquire a sample of the rat ghoul serum used by the Sith Undercity patrols. Lab personnel only.
No problem. Got it.
Whoa.
What are you doing? Don't go in there. That door is for employees only. You recognize these soldiers? But how? Unless you're a friend of the Republic. I guess I'd better tell you what's going on. I only hope the Sith don't find out what I've done.
Since the space battle overhead, people have been secretly bringing in these Republic soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. I had to take them in. What choice did I have? Their injuries are terrible. Most won't survive. But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. And at least here, they're hidden away from the Sith.
Well, for that you have my thanks. It's good to know that at least some of these men ended up in compassionate hands.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here. But since their initial questioning, the Sith have not returned, so it may be my fears are unfounded. I'm afraid there's nothing more anyone can do for these soldiers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should return to the front in case anyone comes in needing medical attention.
Light side points gained. Are you gonna close that? Like, beep, boop, beep. You might want to close that, my guy.
You there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the rat ghoul serum.
Oh?
I've got an offer for you might want to hear.
What are you talking about?
Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the rat ghoul serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure. Oh, come on. Everybody knows who Davik Kang is. He's the big boss around here. Gambling, smuggling, extortion. He's got a piece of all the action on Taris. I prefer to think of him as a role model. He started with nothing, and now
Role
he's got
model?
it all. Credits, power, women. It's the Tarisian dream, right? Davik's interested in anything that can turn a profit. He could make a fortune selling the serum to anyone infected with the disease. Not like Zelka, who'll practically give it away.
Where can I find Davik if I want to give him the cure? Why do you care who gets the cure? What if I tell Zelka you're helping Davik get the cure? I think I'd rather give the serum to Zelka. He'll use it to help people. Why is... Oh, that's probably why. The Discord. There we go. I'll keep your offer in mind.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the rat ghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the lower city bounty office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
Mm-hmm. Likely story. Okay. Alright. Upper City South. Oh, wait. To Equipment Emporium. To Upper City Clinic. Is that everything here? It looks like. Clinic. Okay. Guess we're going this way. Standard door. Two apartments. I don't need to go to the apartments. Something seems to be bothering Karth. Maybe you could speak to him and see if you can get him to open up about it.
Yes, what's on your mind? I guess I did say you could ask me questions later, didn't I? Is this really necessary?
Yes.
Oh, well, it was an interrogation you wanted. Why didn't you say so?
You know
I
your
was just
secrets
joking.
by
Though
holding
you do seem to
mine.
be full of questions. It's rather refreshing, to be honest. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective.
Like what you said when we first met, Bastila didn't have time to use her powers.
True. Bastila is as powerful as they say. She's the one who defeated Darth Revan, after all. I guess that no Jedi ability, no matter how powerful, makes up for being completely surprised and outmatched. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
Why are you accusing me of something? I used to be a smuggler, if you must know. I was recruited into the fleet for my knowledge.
A smuggler? I should have guessed. Isn't it odd, however, that a smuggler who was added to the crew at the last minute just happens to be alive?
So what's odd about being me being added to the crew last minute? You'd rather I wasn't? Are you implying that I had something to do with the crash?
Don't be ridiculous. You've more than proved yourself since the crash. We wouldn't have made it this far without you, but still. No. Well, maybe. Don't get me wrong, it just seems odd that someone Bastila's party specifically requested to transfer aboard happens to survive.
Why would Bastila request my transfer?
The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. I mean, hell, they practically took over the ship, as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value, ever, and I hate surprises.
What do you mean by surprise?
I have to expect the unexpected, just to be safe.
Fine, let's just get back to something important then. You do know we're on the same side, right?
Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone. I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things? All right. You're pretty damn tenacious. You know that?
Yes.
We'll talk about it, but later. Right now, I just want to get going.
Journal entry added. Although he had agreed to work with you, you've learned that Karth is suspicious and mistrustful of others. There is probably a reason behind his mistrust, but he was reluctant to discuss it. Okay. Drunk man? Oh,
What
gosh.
is this planet coming to, huh?
Oh, gosh.
Slummy's just walking around the upper city, Shouldn't you go to the lower stairs where you belong, Slummy?
Oh, this is rich.
Yeah, like he said. These streets are for upper city citizens.
You don't look like one.
You better get out of the way if you know what's good for you.
A drink? Hey! For a slummy, you ain't so bad. Come on, boys. This slummy's buying the next round.
No way, forget it. No more drinks. We're late enough as it is.
Yeah. I guess you're right. Maybe next time, slummy. Come on, fellas, let's go.
Go home. Alright, alright. What's over here?
The evil walks among us. The enemy is here. We must act now before we are overrun with the vermin invaders. A plague spreads through our streets. We cannot sit idly by while this pox infects our society. Friends and fellow humans, I bring you a warning. A warning of a great plague spreading across our planet. Please, listen to me. My name is Kotor. Will you join my cause? We must band together if we are to stop the spread of vermin and scum throughout Taris. I am speaking of the hideous-looking aliens who walk the world of Taris. The Wookiees and Ithorians and Rhodians and Bith, all of them. Listen, friend, for these are dark times. That is why I, Gorton Kolu, have formed the Anti-Alien League. The time has come for action. We cannot sit idly by while aliens blight our glorious planet. Remain true to the cause, friend. Enlightened humans such as yourself are few and far between. But we shall triumph when the day of reckoning comes. Listen to me, people. There is a terrible scourge sweeping our planet.
Save. Sith Guard. What is in there?
This elevator is off limits. Only Sith patrols and those with proper authorization are allowed into the lower city. It's obvious from the way you're dressed that you're not one of the Sith patrols, so unless you have the authorization papers, you must move along. If you were supposed to have them, you'd know where to get them. Now quit wasting my time and move along. I'm not here to give you information. I work for the Sith, not the Taris Tourist Board. Now just move along, unless you have the proper authorization papers.
Okie dokie. Search for your efforts to search for Bastila in the lower region of Taris has hit a snag. The Sith guard at the elevator down to the lower city won't let you pass without a Sith uniform or the proper authorization papers. Okie dokie.
I'm in the wrong business. Davik's got a piece of everyone's action. I should have been a crime lord too.
What is that noise? Why is that noise? Military base? I have a feeling this would be a bad place to be.
No problem. Didn't work.
Well, that's a negative. Whoopsie, I bumped into him.
A plague spreads through our streets.
Yeah.
We cannot sit idly by while this pox infects our...
Droid shop. Incomplete droid. Customer, come in, come in. Janice Null at your service. Welcome to my droid and droid supply shop. Always good to see a new face. Customers are hard to come by. A lot of the terrace citizens won't even come in here. They refuse to shop at a store owned by a Twi'lek. What do they have against Twi'leks? They don't like aliens much here in Upper Terrace. They tolerate us Twi'leks, but they'd rather see us as dancers in a cantina than successful business owners. I figured that's what was going on.
You'd think people would be a little more tolerant of others in this day and age. I guess stupidity and ignorance will never go out of style.
You'll see a few aliens around, but most of the non-humans stick to the lower city. I've learned not to dwell on it though. I might try to stay focused on running my store. Or I try to stay focused. My selection is a bit limited right now. The Sith confiscated all my assault droids. But I got a utility droids you might find interesting. Utility droids, what do they do? What don't they do? They're great at making vehicle repairs for starters. Pretty handy to have in a fight. Small but tough with a surprising amount of firepower. Ooh. And there's no better code breaker or security system slicer around. Not that I'd ever condone you doing anything illegal, of course. Of course not. Let me see your droids. You only got 2. A rebuilt T3H8 unit for 50 credits and a top-of-the-line T3M4 model with all the options, but he's not for sale. T3M4 is the best utility droid ever built, top-notch codebreaker, expert security, programming, and droid repair skills. He's even got the firepower to be handy in battle. I want that one. Look, got little guy's at absolute top of the line, but he's not for sale. He's a custom job I'm holding for a very special buyer. Sorry. My inventory is a bit limited because of the quarantine, but if you need anything to do with droids or computers, this is still the place to shop. A stun ray. Environmental shield 1. Uses basic targeting computer. I don't know what that is. Okay. Journal entry added. You're interested in purchasing a T3M4 droid, but unfortunately it's being held for another buyer. There's nothing you can do about it for now. Okay. To Lower City, to Sith Base, to apartments, to Upper City South. And then this is just a dead end.
Greetings and good day.
Oh.
On behalf of the new Sith rulers, I am programmed to encourage you to enjoy your stay on Taris. I am a protocol droid programmed to provide information to everyone on Taris, citizens and visitors alike. Is there something I can do to serve you?
Can you tell me about
the new authority
Sith?
here on Taris. They seek to preserve the customs of our world, also I am told. More than this I cannot say. May I be of any further service to you?
There are some ways. Is there some way I can get a shuttle off this planet? Do you know anything about the games in Lower City? Who do you work for?
I am afraid that is impossible. Taris is currently under a planet-wide quarantine. The Sith are allowing no one to arrive or leave except on official Sith business. May I be
Hello,
of any
other
further service
droid.
to you? The Taris Tourism Board has issued a strong warning to all visitors to avoid the Lower City. It is a violent and dangerous place you would do well to avoid. May I be of any further service to you? Alien species have restricted access to the Upper City. This is one of the most ancient traditions of Taris, and the Sith have promised to preserve such traditions. Of course, I have yet to see them arrest a single alien for traveling the Upper City without a permit. May I be of any further service to you?
Who do you work
I'm
for?
an employee of the Taris government, programmed to provide information
Employee?
and guidance to
You're
any
a
who
droid.
require it. May I be of any further service to you? Then if you will excuse me, I must continue my appointed rounds.
Okie dokie.
Listen to me, people.
Oh, shush.
There is a terrible scourge
Move.
sweeping our planet.
Save. You know what? I'm gonna save the getaway. Save. Okay. Close. Okay, well, I'm trying to think what I could do. Show new items. Show quest items. So equipable items. Show utility items. Okay, that's interesting. Why is it showing me... I don't know. Skills. Feats. This page lists your feats. Some feats allow you to use special items like heavy armor or implants. Other feats modify saving throws and skill checks during the game, and some feats, power attack, are used during combat. Check the description for details on specific feats. I have sneak attack too. Oh geez, okay. Interesting.
This elevator is off limits. It's obvious.
Where are they going now?
We're gonna need some kind of disguise if we want to get past this guy.
Yeah, I hadn't noticed. Okie dokie, where should we go then? I love how I literally just have my swords out, like it's totally fine.
Out of our way, citizen. We're on official Sith business. Just stand aside if you know what's good for you.
You know what's good for you. There's more drunk people over here. Okay. These guys are all having trouble standing. They weren't there before, though. 2 apartments. Where do I go? Let me look. Okay. Let's go back to the apartments then. Oh, is this not apartments I've been to before?
Stay out of the lower city. That place is overrun with gangs.
No problem. Got it.
Please don't hurt me. You don't have to kill me. I'll have Davic's money if he just gives me a little more time. Please. I don't want to die. Here, I've got 50 credits on me. That's all I've got. It's yours. Just don't tell Davic where I'm hiding, okay? I'm begging you.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you.
You mean you're not here to kill me? But I thought you were one of Davic's bounty hunters.
Nope.
If you're not here to kill me, what do you want? I don't think anyone can help me. I owe Davic money, and I was late with the payment. So he went to Zach's in the bounty office and put a price on my head. I've been hiding here ever since. But sooner or later, someone will find me. Unless I somehow come up with another 200 credits. I'm a dead man. Thank you. You've saved my life. At least until one of Davic's bounty hunters finds me.
Merchant named Larjo owes a large sum of money to Davik King. Because he's unable to pay the debt, Larjo has gone into hiding. In response, Davik had put an illegal bounty on his head. Get items. Okay.
I heard the Sith are sending salvage teams down to the Undercity to recover those Republic escape pods.
More credits. Saving again because I don't trust this game.
Taris used to be a nice place before the Sith showed up and started.
Just move along. There's nothing to see here. Where did you hide those Sith uniforms?
Oh.
Did you sell them to the Teresian underground? Start talking. I want answers.
Please, I'm only a visitor to Terrace, trapped here by your quarantine. I know nothing about the Teresian underground or your missing Sith uniforms.
You're a little too curious for your own good, civilian. This doesn't concern you.
I know all about Sith interrogations. This isn't going to end well.
I'm getting sick of your lies, you alien scum. We've got your ugly mug and a security tape from the base. Start talking before I splatter your slimy brains all over this room. Uh-oh. I think the commander's losing his temper. I'm glad I'm out of here. It took me an hour to clean the bloodstains from my uniform after the last interrogation.
Maybe the alien really doesn't know anything.
Who said that? What's going on out there? Just stay out of this if you know what's good for you. What was that? Did I hear you right? Let us kill him? How can you stop us? Time to teach this civilian the penalty for defying the Sith.
Light side points gained.
Time to rumble!
Because it won't let me move. There we go. Thank you, human. The Sith would have killed me. Of that I am certain. I don't know who you are, but it is clear that you are no friend of the Sith. True. Among my people there's a saying, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Like you, I hate the Sith. That is why I stole those Sith uniforms for the hidden Becks. What are you talking about? The lower city... In the lower city, there are some who do not bow to the conquerors. Swoop gangs like the Hidden Becks are gathering resources to one day strike against the Sith oppressors. Maybe they can be allies, then. If you wish to strike another blow against the Sith, you would be wise to journey to the lower city and speak with Gandon Thek, the leader of the Hidden Becks. Can you take me to Gandon? How do I get one of those uniforms from you? Is there a reward from saving you? You'd have to ask Gandon Thek to know the answer to that question. They approached me, and my only role was to obtain the Sith uniforms for them. Can you take me to Gandon? Access to the lower city is restricted. I have never actually met Gandon. My only dealings with him were with members of the Hidden Beck gang. Can I get one of those uniforms? I am sorry, but all the uniforms I had were given to the Hidden Becks. I suppose you could take the uniforms from the bodies of the Sith soldiers in this room if you wanted. True. Oh, okay. As should I. The Sith know my face now. I must find somewhere to hide on this world. Thank you once again, human. Sith armor. Get items. Wow, I got a lot of experience points for that. Get items. Defense bonus. Max dexterity bonus. This full body armor could be used to fool people into thinking the wearer was one of the Sith. Interesting. That is probably what I need to get past that person. Get items. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. Upper City North. It looks like I've gone in a full circle. You must gather your party before venturing forth. Where did he go? Low security door. Oh, there's Karth. He's just taking his sweet precious time.
No problem. Got it.
Hello? How are you guys? Don't mind me.
You ain't supposed to be here. This ain't your home.
Don't hurt my family. Look, just take what you want and get out.
I remember when a person didn't have to worry about thieves rummaging through their home.
My bad. Larjo's apartment to Upper City. Was there one over here that I didn't get to? No, these are just windows. Okay. Excuse me, Karth. Alright, we're gonna save again. Alright, let's go. So I can explore a little bit more of this. Lower City Sith base. I wonder if I can go to the Sith base with
I'm in the wrong business. Davik's got a piece of
the
everyone's action.
Sith armor that I have now. That's the droid. Oh wait, I wonder. I talked to her like this.
Pudu.
Hello, welcome to my show. Of course the Sith are always welcome here. What would you like? Questions, but I don't know anything. If I did, I'd tell you right away. I've got no secrets from the Sith. Your Sithness. Can I buy... No, I can't. Okay. That's interesting that they have different dialogues. Makes sense. It's good attention to detail. Save. Actually, I'm going to actually save. Excuse me, pardon me. Move! Military base. Security door is sealed and cannot be opened using normal security skills.
Didn't work.
Oh, well, nope, still can't go that way. Do that because I needed the health. Hello, good sir. I mean, fellow
Another
Sith.
patrol heading down to the lower city, eh? Well, good luck. I've heard it's pretty rough down there. There's a big swoop gang war going on, you know. You better watch yourself. Those gangs will take a shot at anyone, even us. It's too bad we don't have the manpower just to sweep those slums clean.
Well, I can go in here now.
No problem. Didn't work.
To lower city. Oh. What's going on here? Vex are nothing but bantha fodder. The Volkers are strongest. We'll teach you who's strongest. Yeah, you get him. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Man's doing gymnastics. Sith aren't welcome here. One of your party members is down. Party members who go down in combat will be revived at the end of battle. If your entire party goes down, the battle is over. Oh.
Ready?
Well done. It was me that went down, I guess. Volker shock stick.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Do you know anything
Terrace?
about this place?
The planet's all one big city, but its golden years are long past. And things have gotten worse since the Sith occupied it. From what I hear, the wealthy live on the tops of all the tall towers, and if you're poor, you live down in the shadows. And it gets worse the lower you go. Well, that's all I can think of, at any rate.
Never mind.
You got it.
Load game. This. Load. Okay. So that I can actually move again. Yay! Combat suit. Okay. I want to use that. Remains. Battle stimulants. Javar's Cantina. Okay. Don't cause any trouble in Javar's Cantina. You can leave your problems and your attitude at the door.
Hey, you can't just walk in here. This is the hidden back base. How do I know you're not a Vulcan spy sent to kill Gadon Thek? A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gadon. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the Hidden Beck's open-door policy are gone. Between the Sith conquest and the Vulcan gang war, Gadon has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in now. Well, we do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like you're with the Vultures or the Sith. Besides, it's not like you can do anything to harm Gadon in the heart of his own base. Not with Zedra watching his back. Go in and speak to Gadon if you want.
Who?
Just remember to be on your best behavior. The Hidden Becks are watching you.
Appreciate it, fam. What time is it? It's 10:30. Okay, guys, I'm gonna save. And then I'm gonna call it quits here. Thank you so much for watching me for the last 8 hours that I've been streaming. It just means so much to me, and thank you for all the follows, guys. And just, you guys keep being you keep being amazing, and God bless. Have a great night.